Hi ladies, it's Muriel. I just wanted to share with you these fabric pieces I purchased at Walmart for my vintage flower project that I am starting. I went there the other day. I was watching a video, and you girls have to go over to FaythChick777. That's FaythChick 777. She has a wonderful tutorial for vintage flowers. So she and I have been communicating, and she shared with me that she purchased this beautiful organza and some other fabrics at Walmart. So I had an opportunity yesterday to go there, so I went and found a few pieces. Hopefully, as I check time and time again, there'll be more. But here is a beautiful pink organza. It has big pink flowers on it. And I just purchased like 1.5 yards of each. I didn't want too much. And here is a white cotton with a beautiful pattern on it. It's like flowers and really pretty. And then I purchased 2 eyelets, one in pink, and they just have like an embroidery design on it. Really simple, but you know, when you're making flowers, simple is just beautiful. And then this white, kind of the same pattern as the pink. So 1/4 yard of each. And then I found this beautiful lacy pattern here. You can see my hand through this, really pretty. And then what I went to get was just this beautiful iridescent organza. Look how shiny that is. And when you're making these flowers, you kind of cut this in long strips, and then you twist it, and as you curl it in a circle, it becomes this beautiful rose center. So here is the flower here. I just made a protege. I used 2 pieces of lace, just a beige lace trim, and then I went over it with this other beige trim. And then I used the ruffled trim from Simplicity. I'm sure we all have this here. And you kind of glue it and fold it over and over, and as you go in a circle, it just turns out to become this beautiful flower center, and I hope you can see it. But that's my kind of sample. So visit her site, because she really has some great flowers that she's made, and her tutorial is magnificent. And then yesterday, which was Tuesday, which was 10% off Michael's if you are a AARP member, and I am. And if you don't know what AARP is, you should look it up. It's certainly worth it to get any kind of discount off at Michael's, since that's really close to where I work at, and being a crafter, they tend to have a lot of things that we need. So I popped in there, 1, to take advantage of the 10% discount, being an AARP member. 2, I had $5 off of my Michael's Rewards, and 3, I had a 40% coupon. So, voila. So here's this Hampton stamp I got that was in the clearance, with made for you, saying, please enjoy, you and me, and especially for you. And I thought it would certainly complement this Sizzix die set here. It's really small dies. You can see them here. But the stamps are small enough to be stamped into those centers. And these stamps, I love stamping anything I do, cards, layouts, tags. I have to put my name on it. End of that story. Then there's this pearl garland that was on the clearance rack. Look at those really pretty. Clearance rack in the wedding section. They were regular $10. They were $5.99. And of course, they can be pulled apart and used in, I don't know, ribbon centers or beads, stick pins. And then speaking of stick pins, I had to get stick pin caps. I am going to be participating in a stick pin swap. And just to bring my stick pins up a notch, I think they would use some bead caps to make them really look elegant. Here's just some trim, 99 cents. I love buying stuff like this. You know, I don't have a layout or anything right now in mind for this, But I tell you, I'll be working on something and I'll say, aha, I have some pink pom-pom trim that I bought at Michael's for 99 cents. Yeah. Okay, here is something new to my eyes. This is a 12 by 12 sheet of canvas. It's in the same aisle where you buy your loose cardstock. Look at those beautiful butterflies. And of course, they can be cut out and put on your projects, and they're canvas. So I like that. That was only $1.99. And then I bought these tissue papers. They're in plastic. They're 5 tissue papers in here, and they're really thin. Look at this. I mean, you can just fold it, you know, like you would tissue paper. So I want to try some ribbon, some rosettes, some paper rosettes, and I like this design, and I believe it's on one side, so it's not double-sided. So we got that. We got some goop to go on the legs of my cigar box that I'm making, that I can't wait to show you ladies. I'm almost finished, but this was recommended when you're putting those little legs on the box for them to stay forever. Here in the clearance aisle was some by Ashland, which I am fond of buying at Michael's, but it's burlap. Green burlap would seem like it has some kind of sparkle tint to it. So this is 5 yards. It was $2.99. And I had to get a pin cushion and some thread. I didn't have any. I had a spool of white thread, and as I was making and practicing my ribbon, my lace flowers, I ran out of white. And I thought, you know, I just might as well just go ahead and invest $3 and get me a pin cushion and some threads. And then you can't pass up this permanent double-sided red sticky tape. This was $2. This was at Walmart when I purchased the material. I popped that in the bag, the cart, and then as well as these tweezers. These tweezers are the tweezers that the lady used when she made her rosettes. You ladies probably have had these, but I have a similar kind, but not this type. So I went ahead and jumped on that. And then I think I didn't show you this here. The regular circle Spellbinders die. It was $24, and it was 40% off. The coupon that I used, 40% off. The actual sale they were having on these was buy one, get the other one 50%. But I didn't need to. I just wanted a circle. I wanted a 3-inch circle to cut some of that satin fabric that I have that my friend gave to me recently. So I just went ahead and picked that up. So that's my little collective haul at Michael's. And again, if you ladies are members of AARP, please know that they do offer 10% off at Michael's on Tuesdays. And anytime I can get 10% off of any item, especially if it's not on sale, I'm going to take advantage of it. So thank you, and stay tuned because I do want to show you girls my cigar box that I am almost finished making. Okay, bye now.